Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our YouTube channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, I'm the lead video producer here at GT Planet and I'm delighted to be back on your screens once again. Today I'm taking on one of the daily races. I've not done one of these videos in a while. I tried to record one about 2 weeks ago when it was the GT3 cars at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Made a fool out of myself because I hadn't bought wet tyres beforehand, so we ignored that one and pretended that it never existed. Today though, I've just finished qualifying in the GT3 cars, Group 3 cars, at Mount Panorama in Bathurst. I love this combination, I love the Bathurst 12 hour, and I'm really looking forward to this. I've just done a 2:04.3. As you can see, it's really close in qualifying here. Not 100% sure on what the sort of fuel strategy is going to be in this one, but I've decided that I'm just going to go at it with the medium tyres to begin with. I'm just going to keep it in engine mode 1 and just go for it from the start, manage the fuel from there. I don't want to start fuel saving from the outset. This is going to be a race of survival. We're in the Nissan GTR Turismo GT3 today, and I feel that a front-engine car is very important around here, especially when you have the dipper as well partway around the lap, just after Skyline. If you've got a mid-engine car and an engine behind you, if you dip into that, the car just grips up and spins around. It's an absolute nightmare, and I just cannot hack it. So, we're jumping in straight off the bat. There's a bunch of front-engined cars in front of us as well. There's a Corvette. We've got the M6 as well. Look at this thing. In that livery, it looks absolutely awesome, doesn't it? It's a livery that I got off the in the showcase section. I can't remember who it was. I would give them credit for it. I think I'll probably pop that in the bottom of the video here, just so you can see who made this livery, because it looks absolutely phenomenal on the GTR. We're going to move the brake bias a little bit further back. We're going to go to 3. I do run traction control on 2 because I am a massive scaredy cat. But let's go, shall we? Let's see what it's got. I think it's going to be, like I say, about survival, this. You brake here between the 100 and the 50 board. Tuck it in nicely. And I've got a better run than the car behind me already, which is good. Now this corner at the top of the hill here, I've struggled with since the start. I keep clipping the curb on the inside because the car grips up really suddenly mid-corner. You want to brake at about the 100 board, go into 3rd gear, tuck it in late apex, and it sharpens up the curb a little bit just there. Managed to avoid it this time. Don't take too much curb on the left, and then you really want to attack this next corner here. So a bit of damp brakes on the way in, gently down through the gears, and then you miss the apex by a mile. I can't get it right all the time. Use the tree on the left here as a reference to turn in. A little bit of a lift. Oh, it didn't feel great there. Feels a bit different to how it felt in qualifying around there. So does that. McPhillamy is terrifying. You don't ever want to put too much lock on through there. And then we go down towards Skyline for the first time. Aim at the barrier on the right quite early because it does tuck away like that. And then a bit of application of the brakes on and off down through the gears. Here's where it tightens up. You can see the front end of the car grips because that's where the engine is, and all the weight just flings itself forward. Down into Forest Elbow, down to 2nd, bit of a late turn in, then on the power a bit earlier than you can ever think to do so. And off we go. Connection seems a little bit frosty. It's a little bit of movement between the cars in front. They're wobbling about a bit. Got 1.1 seconds over the car behind. And it's 10 laps this as well, so it's a good 20-25 minute race here at Mount Panorama. Braking at the 150 board, down to 2nd gear. Don't turn in early, otherwise you'll hit that curb. Try not to spike the throttle too much or you'll spin up the rears. It's been a relatively tidy lap despite the kiss on the wall. The leaders are having a fight. That's the commentator in me coming out. Or clip that curb on the inside there. I was ready to overcorrect that, or ready to correct it anyway, ready for the back end to step out. Well, I slammed on the brakes a bit hard there, but released the pressure at the right time, and the front end will grip. I'm not sure if we're going to need to pit at all here, you know, because we've barely used any fuel. I think the tyres are going to be the issue. Tyre usage is very minimal on these mediums. Braking a little bit early just because I know these guys in front may start fighting, so they're naturally slowing each other down here, which could bring us back into the picture so long as I'm tidy and don't take any risks. Just the grip goes away from you there and I always forget about it. I'm so focused on these parts of this section. Oh, I hit the wall, I hit the wall, I hit the wall. Don't take any risks, Chaz, he says. Oh, there's contact there. The Supra has gone flying in. The beam has gone into the wall. Gave him just enough room to get by. But that's a place gained. That was all very scrappy, wasn't it? Not just between them, but me as well. Have I got damage? Because the car felt awful there. The race leader has decided to disappear. Oh, he's got to slow down. Or something wrong, anyway. Never really want to gain positions at the expense of others' accidents and incidents. It's not the way that we like to take places, but we'll take it. Get chasing that very pretty Supra. It's a shame that Toyota haven't actually made a GT3 version of that car because it looks awesome. The GT4 cars in particular look good as well. Okay, so what's the deal here? Is it that the softs are mandatory? Because I'm not seeing a catch to this race at the moment, and I may have overlooked that the softs are mandatory. Unsure at this present moment. Late apex, on and off the throttle, just let the car rotate. You've got to be patient with it around there. That felt tidy. Little bit of wheel spin from the rear on the exit, but that's okay. Just a few little blips of a lift around there just to get it to rotate. Zax has run a little bit wide through there, so can we capitalise on this? Get a better run into the skyline. Oh, off the brakes a bit stubborn there. Tried to go around on me. The new physics have felt fantastic with these Group 3 cars in particular. They feel a lot more lively. I feel like they move around so much more than they used to. They used to either be completely on rails and fixed to the road or having a massive accident. Now there's a little bit more behaviour about them. There's a little bit more body language with them. They definitely feel softer underneath you, but all for the better. Oh, a bit deep into there, and early on the throttle as well. Maybe not early on the throttle, maybe just a little bit over the top with it. Okay, 3 laps in the books. Tyres are looking all right. They're not feeling the best. Oh, we've got a bit of a run, or have we? His exit was good. Gonna sit behind. Just gonna sit. That Supra is fast in a straight line. We're in the slipstream and we are not gaining anything. On the throttle much sooner, but that is probably why. Oh, GTR didn't like that, did it? That's the thing though, the grip on the rear is gradually going away here as the tyres wear. They're not wearing a particularly massive amount, but you can definitely feel the difference. It's through here where the tyres are really put under pressure. Up towards McPhillamy. Bit of a dab of the brakes there from Zax, so really taking it carefully. I'm not going to lie, I did the same, but that was only in retaliation, or response at least. Ooh, that's a little bit leery. So we've done it, let's see if we can get a cut back on the right. Oh, that was methodical. Right down in third, put it in the middle of the road so there's no real options for him, and then on the power nice and early. Get the run, get in, up to third place. I really enjoy this GTR. It's not everybody's first pick, but I tell you what, it feels so stable, so smooth everywhere. Oh, okay. We've been absolutely smacked in the rear there. Not sure I deserved that. Oh, that front right is not feeling at its best. Wait for the 100 board. onto the brakes, into third, coast here, oh, I've clipped the curb. I was very hesitant on the throttle there because I knew if I spiked it, that curb was going to spin me around. Yeah, it feels a bit leery over the top of the hill now. Whoa. I could feel it just trying to bite away a little bit there on the force feedback. Try not to come off the brakes too harsh there. The thing is, I've got such a light brake pedal, it's very easy to. Got away quite a bit through there. Oh, I turned in too early at Forest Elbow though. Oh, he's hit the wall pretty hard behind. I think there's been more of an incident between them as well. Yeah, Teixeira, the Portuguese driver, has dropped a few places. Must be a couple of them close together. Yeah, there's 2 or 3. There's 3 of them. I'm going to see what everyone else does tyre-wise, see if there's any necessity for, oh god, softs. Because that's the only thing that's playing on my mind right now. Yeah, that guy's coming from soft tyres, so is the race leader. They've done 5 laps on softs, they must feel awful. What do we do then? Do you reckon we get 2 more laps out of these mediums and then just have a blast at the end on the softs? Because either way you look at it, one of the tyre compounds is an absolute necessity, and I'm not taking any risks. Whoa. I fear that some of the drivers around us in that early stint were on softs, and I was able to stay with them on mediums. This is where it falls apart for me now, is because I'm on mediums that are older and a bit more worn out. However, this is the way around that I've chosen to do it, so we're going to stick with it. We're going to stick to your guns when you've got a strategy. And by that, I say that as if I had any strategy in the first place. I was just going to gun it on the mediums. I absolutely love this circuit. You know, you could tell me in a sim racing championship or an event, oh yeah, we're racing at Mount Panorama today, and I'll go, oh, no. But honestly, this place, I love driving it in any sim I've driven it in, any game. It's brilliant. Okay, on to lap 7. I'm going to come into the pits at the end of this lap. Tyres are feeling a bit awful now. I don't think the softs will wear at twice the rate of the mediums, so we've got 7 laps out of them. At the end of the day, with me, it's all about staying in the car as long as I can when I know what it feels like, because I'm going to come back out of the pits in a minute on softs. The car is going to have so much more grip than before, and I'm not sure if that's necessarily going to be a good thing straight off the bat, because I may turn in early, I may sort of overcompensate for when it's not had the grip underneath it, if that makes sense. So you know what I mean, I'll be braking too much into corners like that because I know that on the mediums the car wasn't gripping as much. I hope that makes sense. This feels good so far though. I mean, it's not particularly feeling awful on these mediums, but it's just not what it was. That's natural. Oh, a bit of dab of brakes there I needed just to rotate that. Good thing as well, because I only just touched that curb on the outside, but that could have very easily been grass and a spin. A bit hesitant through here this time. Short shift to third. So good. Love this section. I love the downhill sector. Okay. We have 9 seconds over the race leader. We know that we're not fighting for the race win. Trying to get a podium. Dimitri, the French driver, is my target. He's not far off the 2 British drivers behind me. Could it be a British 1, 2, 3? Not with that sort of driving, Chaz. Come on. Okay, into the pits we go. Right, we're going to go on to racing. So, yeah, so the softs are mandatory, okay. Oh, I could have clicked don't refuel a bit earlier than that. Damn it. Okay, let's go after Dimitri. 2.4 seconds. What? I did not... Oh, you're joking. It lobbed me there in a straight line. Was that on the way in? Oh, I don't know. That's really frustrating. Okay. Well, we've got grip. We don't need to worry about fuel. We've got this lap and 2 more. Oh, we've not got as much grip as I initially thought. Jesus. Maybe a bit more grip than I thought through there. Yeah, this is what I mean though. It's getting used to how the car feels now, because suddenly it gave me a load of confidence then, and then I understeered like mad through there. So it's getting used to how it is. I'm not overdoing it. And I'm going to overdo it here, aren't I? I felt like I was going in deep there. Dimitri's gaining time. We've got a big old penalty coming our way. We've got 6 seconds to the car behind. Now watch this, the gap is 6.2. Right, that's supposed to be a 3-second penalty. Has he also got a penalty? Right, so 3.2 would have been a 3-second penalty, but look, we've lost 6 seconds nearly. Not sure I'm a fan of how that's calculated, never have been. Yellow flags though, and green flags again. You know, the car doesn't feel that much different to how it felt on mediums at the start. Is this Dimitri? No, it's TR7. Driver that's been in second for most of the race in the M6. Okay, potential podium. Got Hubba Bubba behind me. I'm not quite sure how confident I am in this car just yet. TR7's having a tough time here. Not sure if the name comes as inspiration from the Triumph machine, but that is irrelevant right now really, Chaz. Just focus on driving, shut up. Wow, he's good through there. Whoa, 4 wheels came off the ground then. Oh, I think he might have just clipped the wall. Ooh. Bit of a slide. I'm going to sit in the slipstream, not sure. Oh, I'm going to go for it. I was going to say I might not go for it. I'm going to. Keep it on the curb. All's fair in love and war there. Just got to follow respectfully and not overdo it. Don't try and go late on the brakes. Don't brake at my normal point. Brake a little bit early when you're the chasing car, just to avoid contact. Oh, I compromised a little bit too much there, didn't I? We're in the slipstream though, that'll keep us with him. Final lap of the race. This is a difficult circuit to follow on though, because over the top of the hill you have to compromise quite a bit. With the connection like that as well, I mean you can see his car was almost reversing into me there on the brakes. You've got to be very careful. Kept the wheel spin under control quite nicely there. Didn't keep the understeer under control nicely there though. Oh, here we go. No, you don't make a move through here. Put him under pressure though. Oh, I didn't expect a break through there. Whoa. I was just expecting a lift. I feel like one of us is going to overdo it here. Like that. Well, I didn't want to run into the back of him, but we're going to just run past. He's still there. We've got the car behind as well, trying to take advantage. Not good. Not good. I'm scared of the car behind making a move here. Wait, has he had a penalty? Oh, that's saved us. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go down the inside. Not a lot I can do on that curb there, son. Try and go for the cutback. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not how I wanted that to end. That was, I'm not sure, fair, to be honest. That is not fair. Not sure if that was just a bit of understeer or overcorrection from them, but effectively was run out of road there. Not sure if I squeezed him or whatever. That's a real shame, but that was a good race. That was a really, really good race. And again, it's this combination of these Group 3 cars at Bathurst that does give you that. That was good. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I didn't like the ending, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. Good stuff as always. There's our crew chief sarcastically clapping. Only one position raised actually from where we started in that one, but still decent prize pot, 30 grand, and the driving marathon's already been done for today. Good race that, really enjoyed myself, and obviously you guys can do this as well as part of the daily races this week on Gran Turismo 7. Hope you enjoyed this one as well. Maybe you'll see me out there on track. Keep an eye out for me as well, GTP Chaz. Oh, actually, he did apologise and said apologies understeer. That's really, really good stuff of him, to be fair, and that's absolutely fine. Let me... there we go. Let's do a bit of that, shall we? Smashing. Good sportsmanship. I like that. Big fan. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.